this at the end of last year's season? Because he played great in the playoffs.
He did play great in the playoffs, but then he got, I think, a shoulder injury and a sports hernia injury. Here's going to be a tough play, but a nice play by Harris, and he will flip to the pitcher Carpenter, who's covering on a couple, kind of a slow roller first. And anytime you get a slow roller with Hodges running, you wonder if you're going to be able to get the ball in time. But a nice play, a 3-1 put out. Hodges retired for the second out, 2 up, 2 down now for Nathaniel Scoggins.
Scoggins had a good night last night also, 2 for 5, an RBI.
Yeah, and Scoggins is 5 for 13 with 2 doubles. He has the most hits on the team in this series.
Yeah, in game 2, he was 3 for 4, I believe it was. No hits in game 1.
Here's the pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. Check this out, Steve. I was busy today. I worked today. Now the pitch to the plate. Swung on a miss. Quick work.
Yes, it was.
Of Lincoln County by Jonathan Carpenter.
In the bottom of the first inning for the Cardinals, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base.
1 complete now on the Hauser Drug Mr. Sparky TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. It's still Lincoln County nothing, Cherryville nothing.
We're a community bank. We're community-minded, just like you. Carolina Trust Bank, member FDIC. Community-minded, just like you.
We're community-minded, just like you.
What are some of the greatest moments in sports? For me, I think of the basketball games in my uncle's driveway when I was a kid. He wasn't just my uncle, he was a friend. When he died, his funeral allowed me to share what he meant to me. It was a meaningful funeral for a life worth celebrating. As a member of the National Funeral Directors Association, the staff at Carpenter's Funeral Home understand the importance of creating a meaningful funeral service for a life worth celebrating. For more information, call Carpenter's Funeral Home at 704-435-6711. Carpenter's Funeral Home, excellence in cremation and funeral services.
Since 1900, the Stamey Funeral Home in Boston has been serving the families of our area with the finest in funeral service. In 1998, the Tysinger family began to serve the families of the Cherryville community, and today are a proud member of that community, providing services with dignity and respect. Caring for your family like our own, that's their slogan. Come talk with manager Pete Kraft about the services they provide at the Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home, 405 North Dixie Street in Cherryville.
Back here at the Corral at East Lincoln, it is 5, 6, 7, 8.
Base
I'll
hit
get it right in a minute.
Yeah,
Brett Huff.
Yeah, right between third and short.
Right in the big hole over there between third and short, and Huff leads things off with a single. We're just talking about how Brett Huff had been struggling a little bit in the series. He comes in 2 for 14. One of his hits here was a home run a couple nights ago.
Yeah, to the opposite field, right?
Mm-hmm. But he does deliver tonight a leadoff single here to start the top of the second inning. Now Jonathan Carpenter, the pitcher. Right-hander.
Coming around the bunt.
Squares the bunt, lays down the bunt down the first base line. Going to be a tough play for the pitcher, but Bradley Hallman is just a good defensive player.
Yes, he is. Good athlete. But
picks it up with the glove and flips it to first with the glove, all in one moment in time to get Carpenter. Carpenter gets a sacrifice as Huff safely reaches second base now with 1 out in the inning and Hunter Jackson the batter. That's a good spot for Bradley Hallman to be in on the mound because he can just roam around and make a lot of plays.
Yes, he can.
First pitch to Jackson. A ball. 1-0.
David, do you recognize the umpires?
I actually talked to him back here. No, I did not.
You did not? Okay.
Talked to him for just a minute when I was parking. This pitch down low, 2-0.
There's a new bunch of umpires on the scene this year that I've not seen before in past years.
Right.
Then we got some familiar faces like Charlie Henry.
Like last night.
Yeah, like last night, yeah.
Wayne Yunt.
Base hit
down the right field line. It is foul, and it is just foul.
Hard
Very
hit ball.
close.
Yeah, hard hit ball by Hunter Jackson. Just maybe fouled by 2 feet.
Nonetheless, it is a strike. It's 2 balls and 1 strike.
Not much wind, if any, right now. It's pretty still. Just a beautiful night.
If you hear any wind, it's coming off our fan.
Yeah, I think that's what that is.
So now the count 2 balls and a strike. The pitch to the plate, swung on and missed by Hunter Jackson. Now it evens it up 2-2.
And we're prepared tonight. Come darkness, we've got a lamp. We've got a couple lamps. But the other night we was having a hard time seeing substitutes and how to keep the score in the scorebook.
From the stretch, the pitch, and that misses as well. 3-2 now. The count has gone full.
Again, we're on the hill, probably 30, 35 yards from home plate. A good view of the field, but not looking right at the pitcher.
I might have to measure that, Danny. I think that's 50 to 60 yards.
You think it is?
That's a long way.
Why don't you do that
Home
between
plate.
break?
I will. I'll get Kevin and Andre on that. Measure how far we are from home plate. How many yards would you say? Here's a line shot back to Hallman, a 1-hopper. He feels it, looks back at the runner. Now throws to first in time to get Jackson. 1-3 put out. 2 down. Brett Huff still at second base for Josh Beam. I said 50 to 60. Danny's over here saying 35, and I said 35. I said, I'm pretty sure I could throw a football 35 yards. I ain't sure I could hit home plate.
Kevin, it's not no 100 yards from here to home plate.
I'd say it's
50,
well over 50 for
Okay,
sure.
all right. Remember now, I'm not
We'll
young
step
as you
it off.
guys. No, I'm not going to step it off.
Here's the first pitch to Beam. That's in there for a strike.
Talked about Josh.
Yeah, he's picked it up down
Yes,
there in
he
the 9
has.
spot.
Yes,
hasn't
he has.
You find they're in alphabetical order.
Yeah, Josh is a 6 for 4
Wow.
and has scored
6
4
for
runs.
12.
I'm sorry, 6 for 12.
If he's 6 for 4, he's really tearing it up.
6 for 12. Wow.
His pitch upstairs, a ball.
Yeah, that's 500 batting average. And we do have 2. Yeah,
Scored 4 runs.
Yeah,
so.
4 runs. We are in the top of the second. Brett Huff on second and 2 outs. Bradley Hallman, the pitcher.
And the pitch from Hallman swung on, laced down the left field line. Going to be trouble in the corner. That's going to score the first run of the night. It will be Brett Huff coming in to score the first Rocky Bennett Insurance Agency run of the night. Josh Beam into second base. He continues to hit.
Yes, he does.
This time an RBI double, 2 outs. So a clutch hit for Cherryville post 100 tonight already. And Beam is in scoring position after driving in Huff. It's 1-0. Cherryville on top on the Hauser Drug Mr. Sparky TRT trailer sales scoreboard.
Just laced it down the left field line, and Chase Watson could not catch up with it. And we're back to the top of the lineup for Cody Dellinger. Cody grounded out to short his first time up.
First pitch to Dellinger's down low. Good to see a kid like Josh Beam not try to pull everything and hit that outside pitch the other way.
And just keep swinging the bat, and it's finally paying off for him, David.
Got a double out of it. Now the pitch swung on. Second baseman backhands. Nice play.
Yes, it is a nice play.
A throw to first, and that's a really good play out there by Drennan to get Dellinger 4-3 to end the inning for Cherryville.
But not before post 100 picks up 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base.
We played an inning and a half. Now the score on the TRT Trailer Sales Hauser Drug Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Cherryville leading Lincoln County 1-0.
Saying you can't keep a good man down now applies to featuring the same great food and service you remember. The world's greatest fried chicken and world-famous penny browns once again satisfy your appetite. Brookwood Cafe and Catering is serving the same great breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Brookwood Cafe and Catering on Providence Mill Road in Maiden. Stop by before the game or call ahead for your tailgate items, 828-428-8944.
Engineering great smiles and promoting healthy teeth and gums, that's the goal at Dr. Paul H. Cloninger Family and Cosmetic Dentistry in Cherryville. Dr. Cloninger will use his engineering background and knowledge and state-of-the-art 3D technology in all the services he provides. From implants to root canals and other dental procedures, at Dr. Paul H. Cloninger Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, making smiles is their top priority. Call for an appointment today at 704-435-6916 or visit our website at www.clonagerdentistry.com, located on East Church Street in Cherryville.
When you need a ride, Specialized Transport has exactly what you're looking for, serving Gaston, Lincoln, Catawba, Burke, Caldwell, and Cleveland counties. Specialized Transport has your area covered. Ambulatory, wheelchair, and geriatric chair transport. Handicap transportation services and non-medical transport services are available as well. When you need a ride, call Dean Hastings at 704-735-5676. Specialized Transport will get you where you need to be. 704-735-5676.
Nick Savoy will lead things off here for Denver, Lincoln County, Post 455. You're listening to the Dr. Paul H. Cloninger Family and Cosmetic Dentistry broadcast of Post 100 and Post 455 baseball. Savoy up there with a no-ball, two-strike count from Carpenter. And this pitch, well, that couldn't have been right because they calls out a strike and he's not out. So I'm going to say it's 1-2 now.
1-2. Nick at Fraley Field last night was 2 for 4.
Mm-hmm. Now a swing and a miss, and he is retired. That makes Savoy for the series, Danny, 4 for 14 after that strikeout. So Dave, 1 down and Justin Norton up.
As we progress through the game, we do want to mention the Post 100 juniors and what they did this afternoon at Ashbrook High School in their playoffs.
Now here's a bunt laid down. Carpenter off the mound quick, makes a nice throw to first. Good quick throw. And it pulls the first baseman Harris off the bag. So that's going to be scored a throwing error.
Yeah, it will.
Carpenter had a little more time, I think, than he realized.
Yeah, I think so.
Actually, it scored a hit on the board, Danny.
Uh-oh. We don't
give a base hit, so let's change that.
That means I got to get this white out.
Yeah, I'll borrow it too.
Okay.
But Norton aboard with the infield hit. I guess they're figuring the way that he had to rush. It's one like we talked about last night. 50% rule it one way, 50 the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carpenter, if he had to do it over again, he would take a half a second more, set his feet.
I think he had
make
time.
A solid throw. Yeah. He did. Nonetheless, infield hit. Bradley Hallman up now, and he hits one into center field. Pretty well hit. Beam's got a beat on it, though, and he will make the catch for the second out. So now 2 down in the inning. Norton still at first base, and it'll be up to Brian Seymour.
Yeah, Seymour 0 for 2 last night. Seymour, the third baseman, right-handed batter for Post 455. 2 outs in the inning. We're in the bottom of the second. A beautiful night to play baseball.
It is. One of the few nights you get this time of year that the humidity's down and the temperature's not above 90. We better enjoy it.
That will change come Tuesday.
Wednesday,
95, I think I heard.
Right now we set at 82 degrees here in Denver, North Carolina.
That can't be true.
Not bad, is it?
No.
Where we're at in the shade with the fan blowing, it's about 72.
Yeah.
No balls, 2 strikes. And Norton goes on the pitch. It's swung and fouled off, so he'll have to go back. Norton reached on the bunt single.
Jonathan Carpenter, you pitcher. Hunter Jackson behind the plate. Dylan Harris at first. Caleb Nairn at short. Cody Dellinger at second. Third baseman is Brandon Alexander, and we'll give you your outfield here shortly.
From the stretch, Carpenter. This time Norton don't go. It's swing and a miss. It doesn't matter anyway. Seymour's retired, and down goes Post 455 in the second inning.
In the bottom of the second for the Cardinals, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base.
We've now played 2 complete. Your score here from the corral on the Hauser Drug Mr. Sparky TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. Cherryville leading Lincoln County 1-0.
You would want your favorite sports team to only play offense or only play defense. So when it comes to insurance, why settle for someone that can handle only your auto policy? Bring your home and auto insurance to Allstate now, and you can save big on both. You deserve someone that can assist you more. That's Allstate, Stan. Are you in good hands? Hey, sports fans, call Allstate agent John Brown at 704-435-1920 today.
Got a building project in the near future? Then see Don or Tracy Lyles at College Building Supplies in Dallas, right across from Gaston College. You'll find material for treated decks, storage buildings, and even galvanized metal. Save too on roof cement and cement blocks. College Building Supply in Dallas has vinyl windows in all sizes as low as $69. Get quotes from kitchen cabinets, shingles, exterior siding, and and dog houses. College Building Supplies, Highway 321 in Dallas, across from Gaston College. Open Monday through Saturday.
Back here at the Corral at East Lincoln, we move to the top inning, number 3. 2, 3, and 4 for Cherryville Post 100 here. Naren will lead things off. Takes a strike from Bradley Hallman.
Caleb, base on balls in the first.
Yep, reached but didn't get any further. Down first base. This one taken for a ball, 1-1.
Where's the jet planes at?
It's Saturday.
Okay.
There aren't nearly as many flights on the weekends.
No.
On Saturday and Sundays there are during the week. There's a swing and a miss. But now we're probably kind of in that lull where they'll start coming in.
Yeah.
And then one thing you have to remember is the wind shift. Either they'll be taking off over us or they're coming in.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a feeling we'll see some. We saw a few while ago. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Caleb Naren. Hallman's pitch to the plate. Big chopper foul. Third base side. Atlanta Braves made it 9 in a row today, didn't they, Danny?
They sure did. I believe you said it was 10-3, or
let's see if it ever became a final. 10-4.
10-4. Craig Kimmel didn't get an opportunity for a save today, did he?
Probably didn't need to.
No. I think he's up to 27, 28.
Yeah, I read those off this morning. He was like second in the National League. 1-2 pitch to Naren again, outside.
Chandler Jenkins on deck to be followed by hot-hitting Dylan Harris.
This is a Dr. Paul H. Clonger Family and Cosmetic Dentistry broadcast of Post 100 and Post 455 baseball. Thank you for tuning in. And now the pitch swung on and ripped, but right at the second baseman. Of one hopper over to first in time to get Naren. Now you got to feel for Naren. He's been struggling a little bit at the plate, and he hits one real hard like that, but it's right at Drennan.
Yeah, Drennan made a good play.
So 1 down in the inning now, and Chandler Jenkins, the hitter.
Chandler Jenkins with the most hits by either team, I believe, David, in the games so far.
7.
7.
Yep, that's more than anybody, isn't it?
I believe it is.
Next would be Josh Beam, who got his 7th earlier in this game.
Yeah.
So they're even now.
Scoggins with 5 total hits for the Cardinals.
No balls and a strike to Chandler Jenkins. Hit into a fielder's choice in the first. Now he swings and foul tips it back, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Mr. Umpire went, I think he thought maybe the catcher may have got nicked there, and he's going to give him a little break.
He didn't want it, did he?
No, he's back behind the plate.
He's ready to roll.
Ready to roll.
Hallman delivers, hit up the middle into center field. Solid base hit off the bat of Chandler Jenkins. Now it's his 8th hit of the series.
And the 4th hit for Post 100 tonight. 3 singles and a double by Josh Bean. And that'll bring Dylan Harris to the plate with 1 out.
Who's maybe the hottest guy on the team right now. 4 hits in his last 5 trips to the plate.
Almost got 1, maybe 2 balls out of the park last night in Cherryville.
Mm-hmm. So now Bradley Hallman from the stretch with the runner aboard. Jenkins takes a look at him and delivers the pitch in there for a strike at the knees. No balls, 1 strike. Then little feedback. I don't think that's on the air, though. I think it's just being our headset, some interference. We should be okay.
Hallman steps off, now back on the rubber.
Chandler Jenkins at first, 1 out. We're in the 3rd inning, 1-0 Cherryville on top. And from the stretch, Hallman's pitch swung on, grounded to third. Foul. Just foul.
Hard hit ball down the third base line.
When I first saw the umpire motion and I only saw his right arm,
you thought it was going to...
Yeah, I thought he was pointing fair, but then as he went a little further, I saw both arms up and indicating foul ball. So
Coach Reynolds got out of the way, too, did he not?
He did. Can move when he needs to, can he?
Yeah. I wonder how his golf game was today. He was on the course.
Is that right?
Yep, yeah. He was on the course.
No balls, 2 strikes now. The pitch on the way, swung on a miss, so Harris is retired by way of the strikeout. That is the second strikeout of the game for Hallman. 2 down in the inning now for Brandon Alexander. Alexander was the other strikeout victim back in the first. See if we can get you some other scores here as we go along tonight. There's a pitch in there for a strike. Talk about the Red Sox a while ago. My wife's cousin happened to be in Fenway today watching the game.
Walk off single?
Yep. Don't know if she got tickets to tonight's game or not. It's a day-night doubleheader. They were rained out yesterday. Here's a shot hit into right center field. Center fielder over. Hodges on the move makes the catch for out number 3.
In the top of the third, that is, for post 100, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base.
We go to the bottom of the third. TRT Trailer Sales, Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. It remains Cherryville on top of Lincoln County, 1-0.
In the nation, they go by Guardian, Lifesaver, and Friend. At Nationwide Insurance, we just call them agents. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation that cares.
Nationwide is on your side.
Your Nationwide insurance agent in Cherryville is Sandy Cunningham Nationwide Insurance, 1608 East Church Street. Call 704-445-1990.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio. Subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
Pennzoil is not just oil, it's Pennzoil. Choose from Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle, or Pennzoil Conventional, or Pennzoil Platinum. The Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle continuously cleans and protects engines with over 75,000 miles, helping reduce leaks and oil consumption while helping to keep your higher mileage engine clean to maintain responsiveness. Ask for Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle, available at Fastway Oil Change, 630 South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Pennzoil, not just oil, it's Pennzoil.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, you can get it all at Pat's Drive-In in Cherryville. Pat's Drive-In opens for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 6 a.m. Lunch and dinner served till 8 p.m. You'll find all of your favorites. For breakfast, there's bacon, sausage, liver mush, gravy biscuits, and pancakes. For lunch and dinner, all of your favorite sandwiches, including Lotta Burgers, chicken tender plates, and Big Chef and chicken salads. Before the game or after the game, it's Pat's Drive-In, 604 West Church Street in Cherryville. Call 704-435-8833.
And we're back here at East Lincoln, game 4. And here's a shot out to shortstop off the bat of Drennan. And right there, however, is Nairn to make the catch. Might have been the hardest hit ball off of the Lincoln County bats so far here tonight, Danny.
I think so. And that'll bring up the catcher batting in the 9-hole, J.T. Bowden. Bowden last night, 1 for 4, scored a run. Post 100 juniors in the Junior Legion playoffs this afternoon at Ashbrook High School. In their first game at 1:30, they were defeated 5-0 by Rutherford. Put them in the loser's bracket. They played Gastonia in the second game and defeated Gastonia 10-7, so they'll play tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. That's the Post 100 junior team.
Now the stretch and the pitch from Carpenter. Ground ball down the third base line. It's going to get down the line past the diving Brandon Alexander. That's going to be a base hit for Bowden. Second hit of the night for Lincoln County. Tying run aboard now at first base with 1 out. Back to the top for Chase Watson.
just a little out of Brandon's reach. Watson batting from the left side.
They're already in the 5th inning at Union County. Kings Mountain leads 1-0 in a must-win game for Kings Mountain.
Kings Mountain wins it, ties the series at 2 games each, right, David?
Mm-hmm. And Mint Hill in the 3rd inning leads Caldwell County 1-0, and Mint Hill in a must-win situation to keep that one alive. Here's a little poke off the bat, a little flare into left field that's going to fall in front of Huff out there in left. That's going to be a base hit for Watson. Over to second base goes Bowden. 2 runners aboard now for Lincoln County here in the 3rd inning with just 1 out, and now Clay Hodges, the center fielder for Lincoln County.
Clay grounded out to first base to the pitcher, his first time up in the 1st.
Now time called at the plate by Hodges. Bowden's at second. Chase Watson is at first. 1 out in the inning.
Excuse me, swing.
Yep. First pitch is a swinging strike. 0-1 now to Hodges. Be a hard man to double up.
Yes, he would.
There's a swing and a miss. He got him to chase one down in the dirt, Danny. Behind 0-2 is Hodges.
Good pickup by Hunter Jackson.
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 runners aboard. Tying run at second base for the Cardinals of Lincoln County. This one in the dirt again. Again, a good block by Jackson. Thank you for tuning in tonight to our Dr. Paul H. Cloninger Family and Cosmetic Dentistry broadcast.
Time called by Jonathan Carpenter. Yeah, we got a lot of visitors. We got a lot of listeners tonight. Not many fans here, but a lot of listeners, I would presume. I hope.
Here's a shot, shortstop. It actually takes a bad hop, and the shortstop knocks it down with his chest. Not the way he meant to knock it down. We'll see how this one's going to be scored. Probably going to be scored another base hit.
Base hit it is.
Yep, and that's an infield hit that loads the bases now for Lincoln County. All of a sudden, trouble brewing here for Jonathan Carpenter. And post 100 in the 3rd inning. Bowden moves to 3rd. Watson at 2nd. And Hodges on board now at 1st. And one of the hotter hitters on this team, Scoggins, coming to bat.
Yeah, Scoggins is a tough out. He did strike out swinging back in the 1st inning.
First pitch in there at the knees, a strike to start the count on Scoggins. Bases loaded, 1 out. Lincoln County trails Cherryville by 1 run, but that lead in jeopardy right now.
Scoggins called time.
Time at the plate. And the pitch fouled out of play. And that's close.
That is close to a
nice white shiny Taurus, maybe.
Yep, missed it by 6.
By that much, right?
Yeah, that much.
Now the 0-2 pitch swung on, inside out swing to short. They go to second for 1. The relay to first, not in time, and that'll play to run, and we are tied. That's a fielder's choice RBI for Scoggins as Bowden comes in to score and tie the game up. Over to third base moves Chase Watson. The out is recorded down at second. Hodges out on the 6-4. Force out down at second. So now runners at the corners, but 2 down. And it'll be up to Nick Savoy, who's a strikeout victim in the 2nd inning. And now Coach Reynolds is going to go out and visit with his pitcher, catcher, and infielders for a moment. While he does, let's catch you up to date again in case you missed what I said a little earlier. Here it's 1-1 now, Lincoln County and Cherryville. Cherryville could close it out with a win. Lincoln County could extend it to Game 5 with a win. In the 5th inning, Kings Mountain leading Union County. Kings Mountain must win to force a Game 5. And down at up at Caldwell tonight, Caldwell County trails Mint Hill 1-0 in the 3rd inning, and Mint Hill must win.
Yeah.
Mint Hill must win to force a Game 5 back at Mint Hill tomorrow night. So all 3 games that are going on right now, very close games, either tied or a 1-run game.
And if they are Sunday night games, the teams that do win will turn right around and play Monday.
That's right. Here's a big hopper to third. Alexander plays it on one hop, throws across in time to get Savoy. So that's a big out recorded right there on that 5-3 put out. But Lincoln County does get on the board.
They do. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on base.
So now we've played 3 complete. The Hauser Drug Mr. Sparky TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard all tied. Lincoln County 1, Cherryville 1.
Alcom Storage on Dick Beam Road in Cherryville is proud to be a sponsor of local high school and American Legion sports. We salute all of our local athletes on a job well done. And if you need storage space, see Alcom Storage. You'll find all sizes right for your storage needs. All units are lighted with security cameras and monthly extermination. Be sure to check our prices. Alcom Storage, located at 235 Dick Beam Road in Cherryville. Just call 704-435-8803 for Alcom Storage today. Considering hardwood flooring for your home? Then head to Flooring America in Kings Mountain or Carpet One Interiors in Ranlow. Right now at both locations, you'll find a big selection of in-stock hardwoods on sale. Priced as low as $2.99 a square foot. That's right, only $2.99 a square foot. At Flooring America, 602 Slater Street in Kings Mountain, and Carpet One Interiors in Ranlow. Since 1934. That's right, 1934. Watson Insurance Agency has been providing the people of our area with the best possible combination of insurance, risk management techniques, and personalized service in the most efficient manner possible. And today that tradition continues. Watson Insurance is one of the largest independently owned brokers in the Southeast, representing over 30 of the largest and financially sound insurance carriers today. Before you buy, get a quote with offices in Gastonia, Lincoln, and Belmont and Lake Wylie. Find out more at WatsonInsurance.com. The summer savings sale is underway at Hendrick Appliance in Shelby and in Gastonia. Save $100 on a Maytag washer and dryer pair. Save $200 on a Maytag Power Wash washer and dryer pair. And save $100 on a Maytag side-by-side refrigerator. All during the big summer savings sale event at Hendrick Appliance, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby and at 4027 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia.
Back here at the Corral, David Keever, Danny Aker. American Legion baseball all even after 3. We go to the 4th, and Brett Huff leading things off with a 2-2 count. Right-handed Brett Huff, a single, and scored the only run so far.
Yes, he has.
Pitch down low.
Each team with 1 run and 4 hits, no errors. Post 100 leading 2 games to 1. You missed best 3 of 5.
Now this pitch down low, ball 4. So just like that, Brett Huff aboard, leadoff man. Second time tonight he's led off an inning by finding a way to get on base.
David, will Coach Reynolds ask Jonathan Carpenter to do what he did last time, move Brett Huff up with the
I think most likely so.
Sacrifice? I think so.
With a 1-1 game like this, a tight game.
Yep.
If he did it 0-0 in the first, I'm going to guess he's going to do it 1-1 in the third, aren't you?
I would think so.
So Bradley Hallman delivers the pitch, and it is bunted, but foul on the first base side. Got to see through that dugout to make sure it's foul.
Yeah. You got good eyes, haven't you?
Yeah, that's right.
At least we're going to have some lights.
Yes, we are.
Here in about an hour.
Time called momentarily as Coach Reynolds talking with Carpenter.
Still think he's going to square around.
At least one more time.
One more time.
Brett Huff's your runner at first. He reached on base on balls to start the 4th inning. A 1-1 game here on the Dr. Paul H. Cloninger Family and Cosmetic Dentistry broadcast of American Legion Baseball. Pitch to the plate, upstairs. 1-1. Could have told him, hey, whether you get a pitch in the strike zone to bunt. A lot of kids go up there, Danny. They try to bunt to first no matter where it is, you know. Throw to first.
Close.
Made it a little closer than Huff anticipated, I think. Pretty good quick move by Hallman.
Very quick move.
Must have got that from Uncle Gary.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. The runner goes. He'll get there without a throw. Huff slides in safely with the stolen base. He's in scoring position now.
I don't think many people know that, but it is Cherryville's Gary Hallman's.
Yeah, it's Gary's his great uncle.
Great uncle.
Good player for South Lake Christian right down the road here. And now a pitch down and away, a ball. 2-2 to Carpenter. Carpenter now with free rein to swing away, I'm sure, with the runner in scoring position.
Yes.
No outs?
Yeah, Hunter Jackson on deck.
Hallman looks back at Brett Huff on second base, and the pitch swung on, hit pretty well into center field. But that's Hodges going back on it, and it's actually going to be the right fielder who will make the catch at Scoggins. They get it back in quick, but not before Huff can tag up, move over to third base, and get just 90 feet away now from Cherryville taking the lead. So 1 out, Huff at third, and Hunter Jackson.
Ball hit pretty hard.
It was.
To right center field.
And he almost got it at the right spot
Yes,
where it was just in between them. But a good running catch by Scoggins.
Cardinals got a good outfield.
Oh, yeah, they do.
They're pretty good defensive overall.
They are. 1 out in the inning. Hunter Jackson will try and get Huff in to give Cherryville the lead right back that they enjoyed for 2 innings. First pitch of ball. Bradley Hallman, your starter tonight, also started game 1. Now here's a slice foul on the right side. Count 1-1.
Brown's crew really done a good job with this field.
It looks awesome,
yes,
doesn't
it does. It really, they've had rain down here. That grass would not look at good. I don't think they got irrigation, or do they, David?
Oh, yes.
They do. Okay.
Yeah, they got pretty good sprinkler systems.
Well, it looks beautiful.
But down in the hole does help. You know, it holds a lot of water.
Yeah.
This pitch is in there for a strike. Wow. Looked a little low and outside.
Low
from where we are.
Yeah. Yeah, we're that 50 or 60 yards away. That's what Kevin said, yeah.
One ball, 2 strikes now to Jackson. Josh Beam on deck. He's been a hot bat for Cherryville Post 100. Awaiting his turn.
The hits have come out of Jenkins, Harris, Huff, and Beam so far tonight.
Mm-hmm. So now Hallman looks in with a 1-2 count. Looks into Bowden to get his sign. Checks the runner over at third base. And the pitch, swing and a miss. A huge strikeout for Hallman of Hunter Jackson for the second out.
David, not a whole lot of room behind the catcher there.
Nope.
Wild pitch or pass ball, it's going to be hard to.
Well, I've seen some come and make it, and I've seen some just not even attempt it.
Yeah.
If it hits the brick wall, you might get a good bounce, you might get a bad bounce.
Yeah.
Josh Beam now with 2 down. Huff still at third base. Lefty versus righty, and Beam's been pretty hot as of late. He takes a ball to start the count. Beam come in here with 6 for 12. Made it 7 for 13 after his first trip up tonight. This one down low. 2 balls, no strikes. Better enjoy this weather while it lasts.
It's not going to last long.
There's one foul back out of play. Up on the bank, and now it's 2-1.
Hallman with 3 strikeouts and 2 bases on balls. He's given up 1 run on 4 hits.
You notice, though, only 2 fly ball outs.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping it down. Here's the pitch in there for a strike now, and evens the count on Josh Beam, 2-2. Cody Dellinger on deck. He would be next. With Beam, he's the first of 4 lefties in a row. And the pitch swung on, hit up the middle, and into center field. That's an RBI single for Josh Beam. Now leading this team, tied for the lead with Chandler Jenkins.
You talked
for
about
hits in this series.
Yeah, you talked about him getting hot, and he tonight he's 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs.
Huff comes in to score to give Cherryville the lead. That's another Rocky Bennett Insurance Agency run for Cherryville Post 100. On a Medical Center Pharmacy base hit off the bat of Josh Beam, now 2 for 2 on the night, and he has produced runs with both of those hits, Danny, 2 RBIs.
Exactly. Yeah, sure has.
And Cody Dellinger, now your hitter. And he hits one in the up the middle into right center field. Hodges over, can't field it. He gets by him.
It's going to be an
error. The runner, yes it is.
And the runner is
Josh Beam around third, and he's going to score.
Make it home. A run, a hit, and an error. And the error is on Hodges. It sure is.
That's a base hit, a single for Dellinger. He gets to second on that E8. And Josh Beam, with good wheels, was going to third anyway. And when it gets by Hodges, he's able to scoot all the way around and score and make it 3-1. So just like that, Cherryville not only gets their lead back, but gets a 2-run lead.
That's a play in center field that Clay makes 99 out of 100 times.
But doesn't come up with this one, Danny, and it cost him a run.
Sure did.
Now, Coach Lachlan out to talk to his pitcher on the mound, pitching coach.
Not an RBI.
Not an RBI, exactly right.
Nonetheless, it's on the board.
Yep, Cherryville will gladly take the run. And 2 hits in the inning now. It's 2 clutch hits with 2 outs.
Yeah, the number 9 batter and the number 1 batter.
Mm-hmm.
That'll bring to the plate Caleb Nairn, shortstop, base on balls in the first, grounded out to second. In the 3rd inning, did Caleb.
So now, as the meeting is adjourned, Hallman ready to deliver the pitch, and the first pitch to Nairn's in there for a strike at the knees.
Left-handed batters coming through.
Yes, they are.
Against the right-handed pitcher.
Getting good looks.
Mm-hmm.
Hallman looks back at the runner at second base, now delivers a pitch, swing and a miss, off-speed pitch. Had Nairn out in front, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Looks like we're going to have some action in the Cardinals bullpen.
Now the pitch, check swing, hits the bat. Foul ball off the bat of Nairn. But he stays alive at the plate. Still 0-2. 2 down, 2 runs across, 3-1 Cherryville on top. 4th inning. That a menu?
Looks like Brett Wright.
Warming up.
Yeah, Brett Wright warming up for the Cardinals.
Now the pitch to the plate, swing and a miss. Nairn is retired on strikes, and that will do it for Cherryville, but not before they regain the lead.
They do. Score 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 big error and 1 runner left on base.
So now we go to the bottom of the 4th. The Hauser Drug Mr. Sparky TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. It's now Cherryville 3, Lincoln County 1.
Sleep apnea is the interruption of sleep by a blockage to breathing, and 8 million Americans go undiagnosed for sleep apnea. Dr. John L. Cloninger III of Lincoln can help with sleep apnea problems. John III has over 40 hours dental sleep education with the American Academy of Dental Sleep Medicine. He can help you now overcome the symptoms of obstructive sleep apnea, such as insomnia, dry mouth, memory loss, headaches from grinding your teeth, fatigue, attention deficit, depression, moodiness, snoring, chest pain at night, and more. John III is concerned that patients don't know there are treatments for obstructive sleep apnea, from CPAP to dental appliances to even surgery. John III offers a free consultation for anyone with symptoms of sleep apnea. Just call 704-735-0765 or come by 904 Doncha Drive in Lincoln to make an appointment. Sleep longer, smile brighter, and live happier. Let Dr. John L. Cloninger III put his 21 years of dentistry experience to work for you.
The Big Four has what you need. Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville, the Falston Pharmacy in Falston, Walker's Pharmacy in Newton, and Allen Drug in Stanley. Nexium. Yes, Nexium is now available over the counter. And don't forget about their old favorites, including 2 Old Goats Arthritis Salve, Geritol, SSS Tonic, and Raleigh Salve. You'll feel much better after a visit to Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville, Allen Drug Store in Stanley, Walker's Pharmacy in Newton, and the Falston Pharmacy in Falston. Tell them we sent you in.
Back here at the Corral at East Lincoln, we moved to the bottom half, inning number 4. Justin Norton leading things off here on the Dr. Paul H. Cloninger Family and Cosmetic Dentistry broadcast, and Norton hits a shot in the left field.
It's a hard hit ball to the right of Caleb Nairn for a base hit.
That's Norton's second hit of the night, a solid base hit to start the inning. So now the tying run will come to the plate for Lincoln County, and it's Bradley Hallman.
And Bradley flied out to Josh Beeman center field back in the second inning.
You think we can remember that? Hickory will be traveling to play Asheville Monday at 5 at Irwin High School.
Irwin High School. And
here's a ground ball up the middle. Could be 2. They'll take it itself for 1 there and throw to first. Double play.
Really a good play by Caleb Nairn.
A 6-3 double play. The force out unassisted down at second base of Norton. Then the throw to first to get Hallman. 2 down now in the inning. Nobody aboard for Brian Seymour.
The Gaston Braves waiting on the winner of this series. Shelby waiting on the winner of Mint Hill, Caldwell County. And the pitch to Seymour fouled off behind the plate. Gastonia waiting the winner of the Union County Kings Mountain series.
And we'll give you some scores on those as much as we can as we go along.
16 teams started, David. Possibly after tonight or tomorrow night, it'll be down to 8 teams.
Right. Should be.
And
maybe after tonight.
Yeah, maybe after tonight. And, of course, the next series will be a best 3 out of 5.
Now here's an attempted bunt. Did he lunge after it? Did not.
No.
2 balls and a strike.
Round 3 would be a best 3 out of 5.
Sure, as far as we know. Here's a ground ball to short, and Aaron can't handle it, and the infield error is going to cost Cherryville right there. So after the nice play now, shortstop mishandles one, and it's an E6. And Seymour is aboard, but with 2 outs. And the batter will be Brady Drennan.
Brady lined out to shortstop back in the third inning. Pitch in from Jonathan Carpenter. There's a fly ball to right field.
Jenkins kind of drifting over, and he'll make the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing for Lincoln County.
For Lincoln County in the bottom of the 4th, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 runner left on base.
So we played 4 complete now. Your score on the Hauser Drug Mr. Sparky TRT Turtle Sales scoreboard. It's Cherryville still on top of Lincoln County by a score of 3-1.
Are you an experienced mechanic and you want out of that old garage? Do you need some benefits? Are you looking for something new? FleetNet America is looking for individuals with mechanical experience for their headquarters in Cherryville. Multiple schedules available. Typing proficiency not required. On-the-job training is provided. Apply online today at FleetNetAmerica.com. Again, apply online today at FleetNetAmerica.com. Golf carts are the specialty at R&M Motors in Cherryville. No matter where you live, it's well worth the drive to R&M Motors in Cherryville for your custom-made golf cart. Prices start at only $18.50, and all carts come with a 30-day warranty. Come see the selection today. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturdays 8:30 till 2. And be sure to check out R&M Pawn and Trade and R&M Motor Tire and Automotive Care, all located on the Dallas-Cherryville Highway, 1 mile outside of Cherryville. Call 704-445-0103. First Federal Savings Bank wants to be your bank for life. Since 1940, First Federal Savings Bank has been proud to be a part of Lincoln County. As volunteers, parents, coaches, and leaders, they have always supported this community. Community may not be in their name, but it's in their mission. First Federal Savings Bank is proud supporters of all of our local athletes. First Federal Savings Bank has 4 convenient locations located in downtown Lincoln, Boger City, Denver, and West Lincoln. First Federal Savings Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Rooms
Sorry about that. We interrupt that phone call to bring you baseball.
Chandler Jenkins is a batter, 4-post 100.
Top of the fifth.
0-2 count on Jenkins. He's 1 for 2 tonight.
And we thank you for tuning in tonight to the broadcast. Now here's a swing and a miss by Jenkins. The catcher had to make the tag. If the ball was in the dirt, catcher picks it up and applies the tag to Jenkins. So a strikeout to start the 5th inning here. Now Dylan Harris.
In the top of the 5th, post 100 up on the Cardinals 3-1. Dylan 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout.
First pitch to Harris, kind of in on the hands, and he gets him to pop it up. First baseman Savoie to his right a couple steps and makes the play for the second out. So 2 up, 2 down here in the Cherryville 5th for Brandon Alexander.
Quick 2 outs.
Yes, it is.
3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for post 100. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Lincoln County Cardinals.
Well, if your son's not listening at home, he's following the tweets because he just favorited my tweet of the score.
All right.
So, hello, Alan Aker,
Yeah.
if you are tuned in tonight listening. Here's a pitch foul back up on the hill off the bat of Alexander.
They're 8 miles northwest of us, enjoying the jet ski and the house on the lake.
Good. Good time for it.
Yeah. That's probably where I'd be if I wasn't here.
Now here's a ground ball, shortstop Norton to his left a step, throws to first, and the first 1-2-3 inning, Danny, of
Yes,
the
it
night.
is.
6-3 put out.
In the top of the 5th for post 100, no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base.
We're already halfway through this ball game. We're in the middle of the 5th inning. Your score on the Hauser Drug Mr. Sparky TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard remains Cherryville 3, Lincoln County 1.
Service?
Hi, I'd love a McDonald's premium roast coffee and an egg McMuffin.
Sir, this is a hotel.
Not a problem. There's a McDonald's right across the street.
Oh, sir, I really don't believe I can do that.
Well, the front desk said anything we can do to make your morning better.
We did say that, didn't we?
Can you throw in hash browns too?
Start your day right with the big, bold taste of a McCafe Premium Roast Coffee. Get any size for just $1 every day. The simple joy of a McDonald's morning. Prices and participation may vary. A la carte only.
State Auto, a friend you can depend on.
The test of your insurance agent's friendship comes when misfortune strikes. You can count on an independent agent representing State Auto. Fast, fair claims service. You can depend on it if you're insured with an independent State Auto agent.
State Auto, a friend you can depend on.
Your State Auto Insurance Agency is East Lincoln Insurance Agency, 3674 North Highway 16 in Denver. Give them a call at 704-483-3243. Listen up, Newton Conover Red Devil fans. Walker's Pharmacy in downtown Newton is now your Newton Conover Red Devil apparel headquarters. You'll find Red Devil caps, Red Devil t-shirts, sweatshirts, rain ponchos, collar shirts, and more. And all proceeds from the sales of Newton Conover merchandise goes to the Newton Conover Red Devil Booster Club. Show your Red Devil colors with a stop at Walker's Pharmacy, 33 College Avenue in historic downtown Newton.
There you go.
Back here at the corral at East Lincoln, we go to the bottom half inning, number 5. J.T. Bowden takes a ball to start the count for Lincoln County. The Dr. Paul H. Klunger Family and Cosmetic Dentistry broadcast of Post 100, Post 455 baseball, and now Bowden has his second hit of the night. He delivers a single into left field between short and third. A perfect 2 for 2 for J.T. Bowden tonight to start the Lincoln County 5th inning. So now once again, tying run will come to the plate for Lincoln County. It's top of the order for Chase Watson. Got you?
Yeah. Chase 1 for 2.
I'd rather have cash, but you can check if you want. Here's the pitch. Misses for a ball.
Tempted to square around and bunt. Did Watson pull back for the ball?
Runner aboard at first, that's Bowden. And now the pitch gets by Jackson, and Bowden will head down to second on the wild pitch. It was in the dirt. Chase Watson, your batter, he's 1 for 2 on the night.
Tough out coming up behind him, and Clay Hodges, too.
After 4 innings, Kings Mountain and Union County tied 1-1. Mint Hill, going to the 5th inning, leads Caldwell County 2-1. So, very close game 4s going on tonight. Here's the pitch down low. 2-0 to Watson. Carpenter with the stretch and now the delivery, and it goes ball 4 actually. With the scoreboard at first said 2-0. They switched it to 3-0, and then that became ball 4. So he walks him on 4 straight pitches, Danny, and not good. Not a good start here for Cherryville in the 5th.
Coach Bolick calling Hodges over to give him a word of encouragement.
2 runners aboard. You got Bowden at second base. Watson is at first, and Clay Hodges 1 for 2 tonight. And you know, after he booted that ball an inning ago or 2 innings ago, he'd like to make up for it. Squares to bunt and then pulls back and swings away and fouls it out of play.
Just trying to punch it over the third baseman's head, I believe Clay did.
Nothing in 1 to count to Clay Hodges.
Clay 1 for 2 tonight. Strike 2, yeah. Right in there.
Yes, it was. So now 0-2 the count to Hodges. He finds himself in the hole. 2 runners aboard, nobody out. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning here at East Lincoln, and now the pitch in the dirt, and it gets by again in the dirt. It gets by the catcher.
Pitch.
Yes, it does, and the runners will move up, and that is really, really important because Watson now at second, Bowden at third, both in scoring position, still with nobody out.
Base hit would most likely plate both Bowden and Watson.
So now the pitch to Hodges, and he kind of flares it up the middle. A nice stop by the second baseman for Cherryville, Cody Dallinger, makes a good play and throws out a very fast Hodges. That was a bang-bang play.
Yes, it was.
On the play, Hodges will pick up an RBI as Bowden comes in to score to make it 3-2. It's a 4-3 put out of Hodges, and also good base running by Watson. He realized the runner was going home, so he moves over to third base. A 3-2 game, and now the tying run just 90 feet away, and Scoggins a batter.
Yeah, Scoggins 0 for 2.
Takes a strike.
Scoggins a strikeout victim in the first, fielder's choice in the third. One of the better hitters for Cardinals.
Now a swing and a...
Oh, it got the umpire in the right hand.
I don't know if it was foul tipped off his hand or if it... it had to be. I think it had to be tipped.
Yeah,
the catcher would have probably got it if it hadn't been tipped. But now they're going to check on the umpire.
Yeah, we're going to have a little short break here.
Yeah, it hurt. You can tell. I mean, he's